And okay, so let's talk about the 9 sort of hour tested and sort of tried over many years ways to educate about features without actually overwhelming and getting people pissed off about your updates, right?
Okay.
And one of them is obviously using the contextual triggers, right? So just in time education, and you just kind of like covered it a little bit with Notion, I mean.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah.
you show it show the feature when they're needed, not during onboarding, right? So then when you're doing something, show an export option only after user interacts with the database, for instance, right?
Because, I mean, like sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, that's good.
When you're onboarding somebody into a brand new product, the whole thing is like, what does this thing do? Like, what is the problem?
Yeah.
You don't want to be sharing like
you don't want to
features.
be like features. Yeah.
Not
you
really.
want to be like, this is how we solving your problem, right?
Yeah.
In onboarding rather than anything else.
Yeah.
And so these contextual triggers, so just in time education, really sort of boost relevance and increase actually retention, because people like see, okay, you understand what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right. So it seems like you're intelligent application.
It seems like you were intelligent.
Like,
yeah. Another one kind of similar to that is progressive disclosure.
Right.
I really like this, and this is this has been used sort of a lot with.
I think
forms.
It's thrown around a lot, but I don't know if people actually know what it is. Can you tell us a little bit how it works?
Yeah, so this is where you don't show. I mean, a classic example is forms. So you might have a long forms. We did this for a major kind of retail bank. Instead of, they've got a long process to onboard people and KYC journeys to sort of validate who you are and security purposes and stuff. And so instead of hitting a customer with all of these forms, 20, 40, 50, what you do is you get them to go through in smaller like chunk sizes, which feel kind of manageable. So you come to the screen and you see if a small chunk of the questions that need to be answered, answer them, and then you get some more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And why is this working so well?
Well, it works well because it doesn't kind of overload you with too much information at once, and you can then sort of walk through step by step. If it's done really well, you might even be able to kind of leave and then re-enter into the journey at a later point at the same bit where you left off. So that can be like a great tool.